Yo, hey everyone, Emerald here. And today I'm going to be talking about something that got me very pissed off pretty recently. Today we're going to be talking about Roblox versus Schlep, their recent responses, and everything that's going on with the whole Epstein case thing that's really going on right now. So we're going to get into that right now. No long intro, no annoying speech or any dumb stuff like that. Let's just get right into the video, bro. And disclaimer, there might be a lot of cursing in this video because Roblox really pissed me off with this today. So early in the afternoon, I was going to summer school, chilling out, right? I come home, go on YouTube, expecting to see some funny stuff, maybe a Corey comp or something, maybe some releasey vids or whatever. And then first thing I see is Roblox's response to Schlep, right? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, man, let's see what this talking about. Hopefully they finally say something sensible. No, not only do they mock this man because of the methods that he uses to catch pedophiles, but they also compare him to a pedophile. Excuse me? Like, bro, the veins that popped out of my goddamn forehead when I saw that actual bullshit had me so goddamn mad, bro. Like, no amount of explanation could ever justify the dumb sentence that I had to look at for like a couple of minutes just to really register Roblox actually sitting there and saying that, thinking that they weren't going to get absolutely destroyed online, bro. They're so desperate to keep their image that they're actively digging a grave for it every time they say something. Like, each and every tweet or like each and every message that comes out on any kind of social media platform that they end up using always makes their image and their platform look worse than it already does. There's also a bunch of text that I'm going to read off here and also complain about and talk about and also explain. By the way, most of the messages that I'm about to show you that were made by Roblox, I did get this footage from a YouTuber named Guamgo, I think his name was. So if you really want a full in-depth explanation, please watch his video. I don't really know how to do links like that. So once again, YouTuber's name is Guamgo. You've probably seen him talk about this drama before. And, you know, if I knew how to do links, I would put it on there. I would put the link in the bio if I knew how to do links, but I'm not really good at all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of the best I got. So I'm going to read off of what's really going on here. So let's look at this little reply that Roblox made. So they said, we have been monitoring vigilante activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting on news about Roblox, and challenging us to do better. We appreciated this feedback and used these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently, vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems. Now, when it comes down to safety systems, Roblox should be the last company on earth to be speaking about some goddamn safety regulations and safety concerns. Like, bro, you have not done jack shit for anybody that plays this goddamn game, especially minors, bro. I'm pretty sure there have been pedophiles on Roblox for a very long time, ever since Speeding Wall was still getting some kind of traction, bro. There's probably been pedophiles during that era too, which is the worst part, because that obviously means if the community of pedophiles is still continuing to grow, like, what have they really done to change that after all these years? And thing is, they're saying they've been monitoring vigilante activity for some time. Why haven't you been monitoring pedophilic activity? Why haven't you been monitoring that? Why haven't you been looking into these pedophilic accounts and actually doing something about it so that children who use your platform could be safe and could feel at peace using your app that they really like using? There are a lot of kids who play Roblox And I'm pretty sure that they don't want to be confronted by a grown-ass man that's trying to have sexual interactions with them. Time and time again, Roblox's own community has constantly tried to tell them, dude, do something about this. There are mad PDF files playing your game. Can you please do something about these guys, bro? Please. And again and again and again, Roblox has refused to do anything about these PDF files that just freely use their app willy-nilly as much as they like to. But when people like Schlep are actively trying to get rid of these PDF files that are using Roblox and getting them arrested, and are actually trying to do good for this app so people feel safe playing this game, Roblox wants to go ahead and ban people who are exposing these PDF files to the police. A lot of starting in this video, I'm very sorry for that. And then they want to double down and then get on Schlep's case for doing the job that Roblox should have been doing for years now. Like, why are you just now stepping your foot down to do something about your own goddamn app when there have been pedophiles on this app for a very, very long time? I'm not sure if I can say the word pedophiles, like the actual word, so I'm probably gonna use a Vine Boom or just a standard regular censor to censor that word out, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get, demonetized for that, and I honestly don't want to risk it. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're watching this video. And oh boy, god damn, this next line of text I'm about to show y'all boys, this line of text is the main reason why I'm even doing this video in the first place. If I didn't see this, I probably wouldn't have done this video. But just off of this message that Roblox has made alone, it was enough for me to get so mad this video prospered from the backside of my brain. Listen to this. Roblox CEO Matt Kaufman's latest response to the situation implies, not sure about anything yet, but it implies that because our decoys, this is a message from Schlep. This isn't actually from Roblox, it's like something from Schlep. It's like something saying about something, my bad, I got that a little bit wrong. Implies that because our decoys aren't real children, the predators that try to meet up with them aren't safety issues. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, they reinforce this by describing our catches as mimicking inappropriate behavior. If a PDF file is trying to meet up with who they think is a child for Shreks, that's not mimicking inappropriate behavior. It is inappropriate behavior. And knowing how Roblox is, they were probably directly implying that decoys are not seen as a real threat to them. Listen, what really gets me mad is that the fact that someone is a PDF file using your app to try to talk to children or who they think is a child should be a great enough cause to ban them from the platform so they don't talk to any future children that they might come into contact with. Just because it is a decoy doesn't mean it is not a cause for concern. These are grown men and presumably even grown women who are using this app to talk to children or who they believe to be children. Now imagine if that wasn't a decoy. Imagine those were real, actual children that these PDF files were talking to and trying to interact with. What would you think would happen if they actually got into contact and got into a real physical altercation with these children? What would you do then? What would your company become if these children have actually gotten into the hands of these people? What would you do? What would you actually do about that? There would be nothing you could say or do to justify a child getting whatever could happen to them by these people, because you don't want to do enough and you don't see decoys being confronted by PDF files as an actual threat. You just see that as something you can put on the sidelines and then try to justify later when people try to expose you for not doing enough about these people. Like, how are you going to get mad at vigilante activity when it's the one thing that's saving your platform right now? How is vigilante activity the one thing that has been keeping your platform up right now? That is insane. If anyone should be doing anything about these PDF files, it should be you. It should be you to do something about them. It shouldn't be up to Schlep to do something about these guys. It's very good what they're doing. It's very good that they're getting these guys off the platform. But for this to be their greatest concern when you are the founders of this game, of this app, is insane to me. It's insane. And I personally have my own theory of why they're trying to defend, and I say defend because they're really not doing anything about these guys. I have my own reasons for why I think they're trying to defend their actions. I think they believe that having these weirdos on their platform is giving them more traction, because they probably know that these PDF files are going to do anything to continue to talk to children as much as they possibly can. So they're going to do anything to keep that record up so they can quote unquote keep their game alive by allowing these guys to do whatever they want, talk however they want, do whatever they want. But I guess that theory also doesn't really make any sense considering the whole vigilante banning thing, so I'm not sure about that whole theory that I came up with in my head. But at the same time, I see it as partially true because they still haven't done anything about most of the PDF files that still use this app to this day. Excuse me. So let's take another example, right? With shows like To Catch a PDF File in Gideon's EDP watch, notice how in some cases they get actual people or actual minors to play as these decoys, and they actually manage to get like a decoy house that these PDF files travel to and go into. There are some rare cases where these PDF files will try to take physical action on these children and actually try to prey on these children. Excuse me, I burped. And the officers and the producers of EDP Watch sometimes have to rush to get there, or while they're in their hiding spots and they have to rush out their hiding area to get there and catch the person in the act. Now, imagine if an actual child was put into these situations. Once again, Roblox would be completely and utterly fucked. They would be completely and utterly fucked. Like, what would they do? What would they do at that point? Like, you can't justify that. You can't justify physical actions being taken on these minors. There's nothing you can say about that. You have to blame that on your own laziness and your own ineffectiveness to do anything about these people that are trying to prey on minors using your site. But anyways, y'all, that's the most I really want to get into about this whole Roblox versus Schlep drama thing. I didn't think I'd find myself talking about this all of a sudden, especially when I'm trying to edit another video. But hey, man, these things really do be happening, and it's just kind of the worst, bro. I only hope that Schlep gets the justice that he deserves, that Roblox is taken down for this absolute goddamn buffoonery that they've been on. Free Schlep, and I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video. Later.